Today we are having with Dr. Bharti Dave. She is the principal of MP Arts and MS Commerce College for Women. Hello ma'am, welcome
Hi.
to our Thoughts on Education. So ma'am, start with the interview. My first question is, what are the opportunities available for the growth of your students in your college?
Run by the Trust Mahipatram Roopram Ashram. 125-year-old heritage building is the building of our college, and it also runs an orphanage for abandoned, destitute and needy women and children since past 125 years. So the social commitment is the base of this institute. Social commitment towards orphan children and needy and abandoned women. So purely on these grounds, the institute was formed long back, and our college was formed in 1973 by this trust. It's a grant-in-aid college run exclusively for girls, and girls who are staying inside the orphanage in the same campus, and also for those girls who come from nearby economically and socially challenged section of society. So we cater to those who are either lower or lower middle class, or even below poverty line families. This is the background of this institute. And as far as the opportunities are concerned, I would like to inform you that this institute is serving the nation's policy of not only protecting but sheltering, educating, taking care, and making them self-reliant, making girls self-reliant, economically self-reliant, and a self-confident, cultured civilian. This is the motto that we are aiming towards, and we are working hard to achieve that. Opportunities that we have is the girl who comes to our campus, not only BA, BCom and MCom are the courses that are offered, but parallelly they are trained into several skill development and vocational courses which they make them empowered.
Yes ma'am. So move ahead ma'am. The next question. Hello.
Yeah.
What do you see as your college greatest strength?
Yeah. Our college's greatest strength is, I suppose, we are working with girls. What better thing that can happen? Because the section of society which actually needs to be educated, actually needs to be strengthened, and to bring them to the mainstream. But we talk a lot about modern society and the equality and everything, but still, we sadly, I would like to share that still we are in a large section of society see women as not equal to men. And here in this institute, we are trying to give them that status. We are trying to build confidence in them. We are trying to empower them. We are trying to give them some economic self-reliance, so that they can walk hand in hand with the counterpart in life, not dependent on anyone. So this is our strength.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, tell me functioning of your institute.
Ours is a morning college. It runs BA, BCom and MCom courses we have. And we have 4 subjects, sociology, Gujarati and economics for the BA students. Apart from that, we have Hindi, psychology, Sanskrit, English, and yes, these are the courses that are elective subjects that we are offering. As far as BCom is concerned, we run BCom in 2 mediums, that is English medium and Gujarati medium. Morning hours, that is 7:20 to 12:20 is the college timing. And we have a safe, secure and a protective environment for the girls, where they can have their own wings to fly.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, yeah. What are the future goals of your institute?
Can I get the question again?
What are the future goals of your institutes?
We are trying to, actually, as I told you, we are, apart from BA, BCom and MCom, we are running around more than 20 vocational courses in our college, and skill development training is going on in the campus. So the future planning in my mind right now is to make a specially dedicated cell, that is a Kendra, Kaushalya Kendra, so that there we can continuously make efforts to train the children into several professions. Because as we all know, the graduation only BA, BCom and MCom cannot get jobs in market these days. And so we are training them into several certificate courses like nursing, we have beauty and healthcare course, we have yoga, acupressure, yoga teachers training program, acupressure, we have handicraft courses, we have Tally, we have MS Office, we have retail marketing course going on, and n number of courses. We also have finishing school going on. So right now I'm planning to have a dedicated vocational training center in my college. This is a future plan, looking to the need of the hour.
Yes, ma'am. So move ahead. What does the curriculum of your institute insert the best practice of the industry?
As far as curriculum is concerned, our hands we are not able to change the syllabus because it is prescribed by Gujarat University. Our college is affiliated to Gujarat University, so whatever syllabus they prescribe, we are supposed to stick to it. But we make efforts to fill in the gaps, in the sense if we find that the syllabus doesn't have certain things which are needed to make the graduate market ready, we try to offer such certificate courses in the college. We try to offer such a small training in college so that they can get that proper filler there along with their graduation. For example, if the commerce students are studying, those who are studying here, we try and get the banking certification courses here. We try and train them into auditing, so that later on when they go for some accountant's job in some office, they have a certain background and they can work nicely. Tally with GST is again last year we started. So this is what we add to the syllabus. These you can say as the value added courses to the syllabus, which make the syllabus more enriching.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what do you think your role and responsibility to the university?
As far as the university is concerned, we are very, very well, all of us are, all the teachers along with me are connected with university in various ways. Like we are the members of Board of Studies. We are into various committees of syllabus formation. So directly, maybe in our college, we cannot change the syllabus, but yes, we can give our suggestions there as the member of Board of Studies, as the member of various committees of formation of syllabus. And we make sure that we make the syllabus very useful for the children and very effective, so that we produce better graduates.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, any extracurricular activities?
N number of extracurricular activities are going on in our campus. We have, apart from vocational training that I shared with you, we have a lot of cultural activities going on. We arrange workshops for singing, dancing, acting every year. We make the students participate at state and national level, on national level platforms also. We have social activities on a large scale through NSS, NCC, and also through YRC, that is Youth Red Cross. Even our students are getting nominated for national award for the activities they have done in NSS and YRC. We have Rotaract, that is Rotary, part of Rotary Club in our campus, that also does a lot of social activities. And we make sure that we instill the leadership also amongst the students through, making students council, arranging for mock parliaments, arranging for several group discussions and quizzes, and offering them several platforms to showcase their talents. So I'm sure we are doing enough too in this area too.
Okay, ma'am. Any hostel facilities are there?
Yeah, actually the students who come to my campus are not in need of hostel because they come from nearby areas. I haven't got any requests from students in past these many years that they need a hostel. But in our campus, we have a residential area. The entire campus has a residential part where the orphanage is run, and that residential part has rooms for children, If at all they are in need and if they ask for, we provide them the residential facility also, but not exactly the hostel facility. I won't call it a hostel facility, but whenever they are in need, they are offered the space to live inside.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Yes, Bhumit.
Ma'am, his voice is not clear.
Yeah.
Just a second, ma'am.
Yeah.
Hello, yeah.
Yes, Bhumit.
Ma'am, any achievements of your college in the past?
Great achievements. You will be happy to know that the college that you are talking to right now is accredited by the National Assessment and Accreditation Council, that is NAC, with A grade. So ours is one of the very few colleges in Gujarat who have A grade. We got A grade in the NAC in 2017, and apart from that, we have been accredited by several other agencies for the good work that we have been doing, and we have been awarded by the Red Cross people also for the social activities that we are doing. We are awarded by the Sah Shikshan Samiti also for the work that we are doing for poor and needy children. Yes, I'm proud to say that the work that we are doing has been acknowledged at state and national level.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, what are the future plans that your institute will?
Yeah, as far as the future plans are concerned, I look forward to see my institute getting A+ grade after A grade. So we are working hard on academics, cultural, co-curricular, and every activity that we are doing, even extension activities, lot of extension activities. We are planning for interdisciplinary activities, more and more interdisciplinary activities in our college. Even we will plan to collaborate with several institutes to do more and more activities. And as far as vocational training is concerned, because I personally feel that I'm keeping other things aside, the need of the hour is skill development and vocational training, because every child who becomes a graduate looks forward for a job, and these days graduates and postgraduates are not getting jobs so easily. So the only way to make them market ready, to make them sustain in this competitive world, is to train them into certain area which they are good at. So as I told you, I'll be planning to have a dedicated vocational training center in my college very soon, which will offer not only training but also how to implement that skill and make their own small scale business. And even we will be doing hand holding. We will train them into getting market, how to acquire the customer, how to gain customers for their business, how to invest, where do they get their investment from, for the funds and everything. That we are planning to have that entire facility in our campus very soon, maybe next year.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Bhumit?
Ma'am, come to the last question. Any suggestion you would like to give to the current youth? Any suggestion?
I would definitely I would definitely have only one suggestion at this moment, and that is that don't depend on your academic, that the degree that you are taking and the studies that you are doing in your college, be it BA, BCom, MCom, or any other field. Don't depend on that. Try to train yourself as per the requirements of the job. That is what is necessary. And all the children should start concentrating on it from the very first year of the college. If you think that we'll do it maybe after the graduation, or we'll think about it after the graduation, that is not proper. You should start from the very first year, start acquiring certain skills, start knowing what market wants from you. Do they have jobs for people like you? And if you do find that you are lacking somewhere, try to skill yourself in it, try to get some training, try to get some certificate course. There are a lot of certificate courses available online by UGC, also on SWAYAM and MOOC platforms. So join that and make yourself ready to face this challenging world, because I know after this corona times, it is going to be even more difficult for the youth. So I really request all of you, don't give up, don't get disheartened. Make sure that you keep pace with the world. Know what it wants from you, expects from you, and train yourself accordingly. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for the time, ma'am.
Thank you,
so
Bhumit. Thank you, Bhumit.